and happy Monday to you. I am gonna make something in my kitchen that is seriously delicious, and in my opinion, this is a fantastic afternoon snack that will totally curb your cravings and keep you feeling good till dinner time. And I'm gonna be serving it tomorrow in my Curb Your Craving talk that I'm gonna be doing at the Diana Center in Sebastopol, California. So January 14th at 6:30. So this recipe is a savory tapenade that is absolutely delicious, and it is really good at helping to curb your cravings because you get this really nice savory, really healthy fats, a little bit of protein. And let's face it, most people, when I ask people like, when do you start craving sugar? It's actually not first thing in the morning, it's in the afternoon. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and I'm gonna fully explain that in my Curb Your Cravings class that I'll be teaching. And so you can find out more there, but I'm gonna just give you some insights now. And one of the things I'll just say is having a snack handy that's savory when you start getting hungry, and maybe there's chocolate in the cupboards or in the works, in the break room or whatever, but if you are armed with your own yummy, delicious, healthy snack, you're gonna be golden. And I will say that in the comments here, I have this recipe. So once I make it, you're gonna wanna try it because it's really good. And if you come to my class tomorrow, I'm gonna be serving it. So in this recipe, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put a half a cup of artichoke hearts. These are marinated artichoke hearts, and there's about 8 of them in here. So they're not the full, they're parts of it. So I'm gonna put about 8 pieces of artichoke heart, half of a cup. These are walnuts that I've soaked and sprouted and dehydrated. Sounds really high maintenance, but it makes them taste so much better, and you get rid of a lot of the anti-nutrients that make it not so digestible, and then the fats are still raw. Super delicious. Then I'm gonna put about a half a cup of pitted olives. I already did the process of pitting them because they weren't pitted olives, so I already cut them all up. So this is about a half a cup, okay? And then I'm also gonna put about a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds. So these also are sprouted and dehydrated. Makes it so they're really high in zinc. They're super good for the immune system. They're really good for stomach and producing hydrochloric acid. They're excellent for men and the prostate. So zinc or pumpkin seeds are great. They've got great fiber. They're very anti-parasitic. And so I'm gonna put some of these in there too. And I'm also gonna put in some fresh parsley. You can use whatever herbs you have on hand, but about a quarter cup of that too. And this is actually not in the recipe, but when I was looking through my cupboard, I remembered that I have some dried sun gold tomatoes, so dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna do about, I don't know, maybe about a quarter cup of those too. And these are gonna make them really delicious also. I love ferments, and I think when we get ferments, we get a lot of really good qualities there. So I just got this miso when I went to San Francisco recently to watch my friend Paula Rizzo and her new book. And I went to the Ferry Building Farmers Market, and I got some chickpea miso. It's really delicious, and I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of that in there too, just to give it a little more savory umami. That's really what I'm creating, is like a delicious umami treat. And then I'm gonna put about a quarter cup of olive oil. This is a half cup. I measured it wrong, so I'm just gonna do half of that. And I might need to do all of it if it's not, wet enough, holding enough. And I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Yum. And I think that's everything that my recipe calls for. Probably actually a little pepper. You could put salt and pepper, but I'm gonna just start with pepper because there's a lot of salty flavor already in here. I might not even need to add any salt. So I'm just going to blend this up now. So I like it a little on the chunky side, which it still kind of is. Oh my gosh, it looks good. And I'm just gonna give it a little taste to see how I like it. So let me give it a taste. Delicious. So this is a amazing savory afternoon snack, and I'm gonna taste it again. Yeah, I don't think I need to change it at all. Now I have this delicious tapenade. One of the things I could do is, I'm showing you here, is you can have it with celery or carrots or cucumber or whatever you want to have it with. But this is now a very low carb, totally sugar-free snack for the afternoon. It's really high in healthy fats. This is what's going to hold you over and make you feel good. If you have this, if you're feeling hungry and you're wanting a sweet treat and you have this first, I would say this with a little walk. So if you're at work, walk around the hall, walk outside, walk up and down the stairs, go get your mail, do something. It's going to give you more of the strength that you need to not give into the chocolate and sugar cravings. So there you have it. So tomorrow I will be at the Deanna Center at 6:30 talking about how to curb your cravings. It's a free talk. It's from 6:30 to 8. And I'm gonna have this and you can try it while you're there. So please join me and I hope to see you there. And if you can't make it, I'm gonna be doing some of this same talk online soon. There's a link underneath in the comments that you can actually sign up to get notified when that happens.